Hi there, everybody. I just wanted to send you a quick Christmas message to you all. As my daughter describes, it's Christmas Eve today, and I wanted to really just say a big thank you to everybody for all that you have done in our three churches over this last year. I'm sorry this year because of all that's been going on with my dad. I haven't said all the thank yous that I wanted to say, and I'm a bit behind on that, but I thought I'd send a little video message instead to say we are so grateful for just the amazing congregations that we have here, for everyone's faithful service and support for us, and just support for each other in this place. And a huge thank you to all of us, for everyone who's contributed, from the very tiniest thing to the very biggest stuff. It is so appreciated, and we couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't be able to have the impact for God here unless people were serving in the way that they do so faithfully. So thank you so much for that. It's been a really significant year in the Chase team. I thought I would come do this video at St Mary's today, which is really significant because, you know, it's just been so lovely to see how over this last year St Mary's has become such a key part of our team, and how the team has gelled together, and how we've supported each other, how we shared what we can, whilst, as I say, allowing each church to be the unique church that God has called each of our churches to be. And it's been so many encouragements over this last year to see what God is doing, and the seeds that have been sown, and the potential that there is for the future. It's been lovely hearing some stories here at St Mary's of just all the different people that have come in over the last couple of weeks at the different services, which I know St Mary's have been so encouraged about, and real people moving on, taking steps in journeys of faith too, and families particularly connecting in, which has been lovely. Up at All Saints, we've had some really exciting discussions lately about how we're going to use the kitchen for mission in the coming year, some things which we're going to put in place for next year. And also we've been looking at how to use second Sundays up there more effectively, particularly inspired by how St Mary's here do second Sundays here. So it's been a really lovely way of learning from St Mary's, and helping us to, up at All Saints, to just think differently about things. And at St Andrews, real encouragements too, particularly amongst children and families and youth, of what God's doing. Continue to see people moving on with God in different ways, new people coming in, lives being transformed, lots of things. And Alpha, already we've got a few signed up for Alpha in January, and do be thinking about who you might invite to come along to Alpha and to explore faith through that. So wanted to really just fill you in on some of those things. And of course, one of the big things this year has been new team members coming on board. It's been so amazing to have Emily, who's done a fantastic job for the first 2.5 months here. I think all of us have seen just what a gift she's going to be to the whole team, and what she's going to bring. And we're excited about Neil, the new ops manager, starting on January the 6th. And he's going to bring his own expertise and skills and passion and commitment, and you'll really enjoy getting to know him and serving alongside him as well. So lots to be encouraged about. Just want to say we're going to have in January a couple of one evening and one lunchtime where we want to invite all volunteers, anyone who's done the slightest bit of volunteering in this last year, those who've been on rotas, those who've been helping with car parking, those who've been on PCCs, those who've been on helping with children, with hospitality, whatever. If you've done anything to serve in any way, we want to invite you either to an evening on Monday the 27th of January, or a lunchtime on Wednesday the 29th of January, when we're just going to serve a little bit of food and drinks as a way of saying thank you, but also as a introduction to Neil, the new ops manager, as well, to introduce you to Neil and Neil to you. So details of that are going to be in this week's mailing. We're not going to send invites out to people because I'm afraid that we're going to miss people out, and because I'm not sure I know everybody who's volunteering. So we're just inviting any of you who has volunteered in any way to book into either the evening one or the lunchtime one, and we'll have a real celebratory time at the end of January. More details will follow in the new year. But I just wanted to wish you all a really happy Christmas. For those of you who Christmas will be a joyful occasion, just enjoy, have a really special time together. For those of you who Christmas is going to be tough for this year, then, just know God's peace, God's comfort, and God's hope in this season. And I, for myself, this Christmas is going to be different. And it's made me reflect so much more the last few weeks of just this amazing message that we have to share at Christmas. And it's made me realise just how important that message is, that this really is good news for the whole world and for our communities in particular. So let's never get tired of sharing the good news we have, and let's pray that through the remaining Christmas services and through all that happens in 2025, that we will be obedient to God's calling, that we'll play our parts in all that he wants to do in our parishes, in our team in 2025. So wishing you a really happy Christmas. Thanks again for all you do, for all you are. It's a really special place to be rector here, and we're so grateful. Thank you.